Now this is the Super Bowl episode, and this is the 2022 NFL season Super Bowl, and we are going to play in Glendale, Arizona, home of the Arizona Cardinals. We had done that for our London Bulldogs franchise, which I'm starting season 3, by the way. That was 6 days ago, so if you guys want to check that episode out, the London Bulldogs won that Super Bowl against the Kansas City Chiefs. I'll have the link to the video. And it all began with the playoffs, our road to the Super Bowl. We defeated the Pittsburgh Steelers in the wild card. We defeated the Baltimore Ravens in the divisional round. And we defeated the Cleveland Browns in the AFC Conference Championship game. All three of those teams are from the AFC North. All those AFC North teams we battled off. We beat that made the postseason. We beat them in our way to make it to our second Super Bowl as the Toronto Huskies. So, with that being said, we'll see you at kickoff time. And I will have all those playoff games, links to the video in the description if you guys want to check those out.
Tonight, it's Madden NFL football. Super Bowl 57. Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings versus Joe Flacco and the Toronto Huskies.
All right, now it is kickoff time here in Glendale, Arizona, as the Minnesota Vikings kick this off. And yes, this is their first Super Bowl in the 21st century. All their Super Bowls they made in the 20th century, they all lost their 4 Super Bowls, so this will be their 5th appearance in the Super Bowl. And their goal is trying to avoid their 5th Super Bowl loss in franchise history. So now this will be a 1st and 10. So now Joe Flacco, he's ready to throw the football. He's going to pass it to Kenny Stills on the opening drive of the Super Bowl. And Kenny Stills gets it into the end zone. And that will be a touchdown here for the Huskies. 62-yard touchdown. And Toronto leads this 7-0 here in Glendale, Arizona. We'll see you guys when we're on defense. All right, now this will be a 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line here in Glendale. Is now the Minnesota Vikings are ready to throw the football, and C.J. Mosley gets his first sack of the Super Bowl, and Kirk Cousins and the Vikings lose 6 yards on that play. So now this will be a 2nd and 16 from the 28-yard line. So now they're going to throw the football supposedly, and that is going to be an incomplete pass. So this is now going to be 3rd and 16 here for the Minnesota Vikings as they're on offense. So offensively, they're going to throw the football. Oh, wait, he's going to get sacked. And Cam Jordan recovers and looks like he's going to get a touchdown. And this will be the first defensive touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Toronto Huskies will lead it 14-0 here in State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Home of the Arizona Cardinals, by the way. And we're going to take a break. We'll see you guys when we're back on offense. So, Toronto Huskies lead it 14-0. All right, now this is 4th and 17. Now that they're at the 40-yard line, Trevor Williams will be ready to return the punt here for Toronto as the Vikings punt this away. And he will be ready to return the punt, and he is going to get stopped at the 34-yard line. This will be a 1st down and 10, however, so we're just going to run the ball with Frank Gore. We're going to use the stretch alert bubble on 1st and 10 from the 34. So I'm going to hand the football off to Frank Gore, and he is going to get stopped at the 40 there for a gain of 6 yards. 2nd and 4 now here for Toronto, and now Le'Veon Bell has the football. We're going to hand the football off to Le'Veon Bell, and he is going to get stopped at the 39-yard line for his first carry. That's 21 yards in, so that's really impressive by the former Pittsburgh Steelers running back. Now we're going to use a 26 duo with Frank Gore. And now we're at the 39-yard line. I'm going to hand the football off to him. And he will get stopped at the 36. So 2 rushes, 9 yards, 2nd and 7. Now we're going to use the HB stretch here with Frank Gore. And we're at the 36 now. So we're going to run the football. So Frank Gore breaks 1 tackle. And he will get stopped at the 7. So we'll see you guys in the second quarter. All right, now this is going to be a 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. Joe Flacco, he hands the football off to Frank Gore, and he will get this into the end zone. That will be a touchdown. First rushing touchdown of the game for Frank Gore, and this is now going to be 21-0 here in Super Bowl 57 as the Toronto Huskies lead at 21-0 over the Minnesota Vikings. So we'll see you guys when we're on defense. All right, now this is going to be a 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line, as now they're going to hand the football off to Dalvin Cook, and he runs the football. He only gained about 1 yard there, I'd have to say. So this is now going to be a 2nd and 9 from the 32. And now he's going to think about throwing the football, and that will be an incomplete pass. So now this will be a 3rd and 9 here for the Minnesota Vikings. So now 3rd and 9, Kirk Cousins, he's ready to throw the football. That is going to be incomplete, but we will return on the 4th and 9. We will return a punt on 4th and 9. So the Minnesota Vikings punt this away, and Trevor Williams of the Toronto Huskies will be ready to return. So now he's going to break 1 tackle, and he does get stopped at the 35-yard line. So now we're going to run the football with the single back formation, and we're going to use Frank Gore as our running back. So Frank Gore, he's going to run the football this time. He will break tackles, and he will get stopped at the 35. He does not lose nor gain any yards there. So now we're going to use the halfback zone weak on 2nd down and 10 from the 35. So now I'm going to hand the football off to Frank Gore, and he's going to run the ball, and he's going to break tackles along the way, but he does get stopped at the 40-yard line. 6 rushes, 71 yards by Frank Gore, and this will be a 1st down and 10 here for the Toronto Huskies. So now Joe Flacco hands the football off to Frank Gore, and he will get stopped at the 37. 7 rushes, 74 yards, and 1 touchdown for Frank Gore. So we have 129 total yards in this offensively for the Huskies, and they will get stopped at the 33. We'll see you guys after the 2-minute warning. All right, now this is going to be a 3rd and 3. So Joe Flacco hands the football off to Frank Gore. He breaks 1 tackle, and he will get stopped at the 12-yard line. So he has 9 rushes, 99 yards, and 1 touchdown. So if he has one more yard on that carry, he will get at least 100 yards. So Frank Gore is going to run the football. He gets a 1st and goal, and 1st down, by the way. It is now 1st and goal, and we're going to use a 26 duo. We're at the 1-yard line now, and Joe Flacco is going to hand the football off to Frank Gore, and he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown. And we're going to attempt a 2-point conversion, and we'll see you guys when we're on defense. All right, now 1st and 10, 29-yard line. Vikings have the ball. Kirk Cousins throws the football. He's going to pass it to his receiver, Adam Thielen. 2 for 7 there, at least 20 yards. So the Vikings do take a timeout, and it's now 27-0. By the way, we did not make that 2-point conversion. We got stopped by the Vikings, so it's still 27-0, but we're likely to win this Super Bowl anyway, and hoping to bring the Lombardi back to Toronto, Ontario, Canada, a.k.a. the rapper Drake's hometown. So now this is going to be a 1st and 10 now from the 39-yard line, as now he's going to throw the football. That will be incomplete. So now this will be a 2nd and 10 now from the 39-yard line here in Glendale, Arizona. So now Minnesota, they're ready to throw the football, and they're going to pass it to Dalvin Cook, and he gets this into the end zone. That will be a touchdown for the Vikings. 1st points of the game for Minnesota, and we'll see you guys at kickoff. All right, now it is kickoff time here in Glendale, Arizona, and now Joe Hayden, he's ready to return the kickoff here for the Toronto Huskies. He breaks tackles along the way, but the question is, will he return it all the way into the end zone? And will he get a touchdown? So the answer will be a yes. So he jumps on into the end zone there, scores a touchdown, 97-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. And we will see you guys in the second half. So it will now be 34-7 here in Glendale, Arizona, in the near Phoenix. So see you in the second half. All right, now it is kickoff time here in hot, sunny Arizona, and this is the beginning of the second half. Toronto is kicking off since we returned the first half, and Melvin Davis, the rookie from LSU, returns it, and he will get stopped at the 28-yard line. This will be a first down and 10 here for the Minnesota Vikings. We're using the 3-4 defense here for the Toronto Huskies, and they're at the 28-yard line. So now they're going to think about throwing the football, and the ball is out. Trevor Greensburg, in fact, recovers the ball, and that will be the second fumble, and I think Minnesota will be getting their second turnover in this football game. So Toronto has none, and now Frank Gore, he's going to run the football, and he is going to get stopped at the 9-yard line. 12 rushes, 123 yards, and 2 touchdowns in this game. So now we're just going to do a simple run play with Joe Flacco, even though it's a pass play. But anyway, 1st and 10, Flacco, he's still on his feet, doesn't get sacked, and he will get stopped at the 3-yard line. So 1 rush and 5 yards in there. So now we're going to run the football on 2nd and goal. Now Joe Flacco, he's going to hand the ball off to Frank Gore, and he gets this into the end zone, and that is going to be a touchdown. And we're actually going to attempt a 2-point conversion, so we may as well do it right now. And we're going to use the power O, and Frank Gore has over 100 yards in this football game. That's really impressive. He might take home the Super Bowl MVP. So 42-7 here in Glendale, Arizona. So we're going to take a break here, and we'll see you guys when we're back on offense. All right, now it is 4th and 8 from the 35-yard line as the Toronto Huskies are ready to return the punt. Trevor Williams, one of our secondaries on this team, will be ready to return the punt, and he's going to get stopped at the 37-yard line. And this will be a 1st and 10. We're going to use the I form here. We're going to use a run play at the 37-yard line. So now Joe Flacco, he's going to hand the ball off to Frank Gore, and he is going to get stopped at the 45. 14 rushes, 133 yards, and 3 touchdowns on the day. So Frank Gore is looking forward to getting his 4th touchdown of this Super Bowl. And now Frank Gore does get a 1st down, and it will now be 15 rushes, 144 yards there. And he gains a couple of yards on that play. So now this is going to be a 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. And now Joe Flacco, he's going to hand the football off to Frank Gore. He's going to run it all the way, hopefully. And he will get stopped at the 16-yard line. So 16 rushes, 172 yards. If he gets 28 more, he'll have over 200, which I believe Emmitt Smith, when he played for the Dallas Cowboys, he won Super Bowl MVP because he had over 100 some rushing yards in this game, and Frank Gore gets a touchdown. This will be his 4th of the Super Bowl, and now it will be 49-7, and we'll see you guys in the 4th quarter. All right, now this will be 1st and 10. The Minnesota Vikings do have possession of the football as they are at the 47-yard line. Beginning of the 4th quarter, by the way. And now Kirk Cousins, he's going to throw the football that time. It will be an incomplete pass. So now we're going to use some man coverage on 2nd and 10 now from the 47-yard line. And he's going to throw the football to Dalvin Cook. And I'm supposedly thinking he's going to get the 1st down. And he will. 9 for 19, 138 yards for Kirk Cousins and 1 touchdown. 4 receptions, 83 yards, and 1 receiving touchdown by Dalvin Cook there. So Minnesota's only touchdown was that reception I just mentioned. And Adam Thielen, he gets a reception. Will he get a first down? 10 for 20, 149 yards and 1 touchdown. So now we're going to use some man coverage here on defense. And this will be a 1st and 10 from the 17. So now Kirk Cousins and the Vikings are going to throw the football. I think the ball is out. And Jordan White has recovered for the Toronto Huskies. 1st and 10. And now we're going to use a running play with Frank Gore. Booth review, I'm going to skip that either way. I hate booth reviews, you know me. And the Vikings still have possession. They're still alive to possibly get another touchdown in this game. So, 1st and goal, 6-yard line. They're going to hand the football off to Dalvin Cook, and he gets stopped at the 8. Loses 2 yards there, and now this will be a 2nd and goal. We're going to use the 3-4 formation here for the defense, and they're at the 8, so the 2-minute warning is coming up. So now Dalvin Cook runs the football, and we're going to take a break. And the Minnesota Vikings are going to attempt a field goal here. If they make it, they get 3 points, which I'm pretty sure they should be able to get it, and they do. All right, now it is kickoff time here in hot, sunny Arizona, Cactus Country, and now Joe Hayden, he's ready to return the kickoff, and he is going to be still on his feet and will get stopped at the 34. Now this is going to be a 1st and 10, so he had 54 yards per return, and I'm thinking he had either 6, maybe 7, I don't know. Well, let's just say there was 1 at the beginning. I thought there were, but anyway, Frank Gore is going to run the football. And he's going to use a juke move either way. So he's going to run the ball. And 220 yards, 18 carries. So now this is going to be a 1st and 10 from the 35 here in Glendale. And now this is going to be a 1st and 10. Joe Flacco, he's ready to throw the football. I'm going to pass this to Rob Gronkowski. And he is going to get stopped at the 12-yard line. 2 for 2, 85 yards and 1 touchdown. So we'll see you guys. No, wait. I changed my mind. So now we're going to throw the football. I'm going to pass this to AJ Green, and he gets this into the end zone. That is going to be a touchdown. So this will be his first receiving touchdown of the game, and it will now be 56-10. We'll see you guys at the end of the game. So this was pretty close to the score from Super Bowl 24 when the San Francisco 49ers beat the Denver Broncos 55-10. And that was, I think, their 4th Super Bowl ring. And I think it was either Montana or Rice that won MVP. So we'll see you guys at the end of the game. So the Vikings did get a touchdown towards the end of the game. So I just simmed it. I like the light blue and gray in the stadium.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work. That's called being in the zone.
We are now back-to-back Super Bowl champions. So we're not going to do any statistics because this is a Super Bowl-based episode. So any Super Bowl episode, we're not going to do statistics for. And we will return with a Season 3 of Toronto Huskies football Tuesday, March 16th. That's 6 days from today, March 10th. So Frank Gore is your MVP, 19 carries, 223 yards, and 4 touchdowns.
It has been. It feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gunn signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
Super Bowl champions again. Awesome.